You're watching Golden State Warriors today. Harrison Graham and Shea Sr. with you. Go subscribe to our Warriors Only channel if you're watching this on Chat Sports, youtube.com/WarriorsTV. If you're already on our Warriors channel, well, all you got to do is hit that big red subscribe button. We're going to hand out some Warriors free agency grades on today's show, and we'll start with Andre Iguodala, a player who is back on a minimum deal. You like this? B+.
Yeah, I'm giving Iggy and the reunion of him going back to the Bay a B+. According to the New York Times, they broke that story this morning early on Friday. Iguodala returning to Golden State. And a big reason for that, citing his relationship with the team and the fans as reasons why he's coming back. It's going to be a one-year deal worth the veterans minimum. And what's interesting about that report, Iggy plans to retire with the Warriors, an organization that he had so much success with from 2013 to 2019, 3 NBA titles, 2015 NBA Finals MVP, all defensive team in 2014. And it's that stretch with the Warriors that I think could get Andre Iguodala into the Hall of Fame.
Do you think this will be his last year then, or do you think he'll sign multiple one-year deals?
I think it's going to be the vet min this year because Iguodala has flirted with retirement, and then he might be done.
Wow.
One last ride with the boys in the Bay.
And you think this is a very fitting and appropriate response with the reasons you just gave. He had his most team success with Golden State. Maybe he had better numbers in Philly prior to that, but in terms of getting to the pinnacle, winning championships, and winning a Finals MVP, I mean, this makes sense to finish it off in Golden State.
He was drafted as a lottery pick by the Sixers in the early 2000s, and because he had the same initials as Allen Iverson, and Allen Iverson was on the team, everybody thought Iggy's going to be the AI replacement. He didn't live up to those lofty expectations, but he goes to Denver. First, he makes an all-star team in Philly, which is very impressive, the first all-star since AI.
Yep.
Goes to Denver, very solid player. Goes to Golden State. That's when people realize this guy is built different. This guy is special. He's an all-world defender. And that 2015 NBA Finals against LeBron James, he wins the MVP. He was hitting clutch bucket after clutch bucket while locking down the king. Yep. Unbelievable.
Grade the Andre Iguodala signing, A, B, C, D, or F. Get your grades in right here. We went B+. Let us know how you feel about Iggy being back in the Bay. And then we had to talk about a player leaving Golden State, Kelly Oubre Jr. 2 years, $26 million. He played okay for Golden State last year. $30K Oubre meant a lot to us here. Let's talk about him leaving.
I don't think this really impacts the Warriors this upcoming season all that much, nor does it really affect their free agency grade. Kelly Oubre, I've said it a couple times, is a good player, not a great player. He got less than I thought he was going to demand on the open market because I think the market somewhat dried up for him this late in the process. Going to be a 2-year, $26 million deal with the Charlotte Hornets. I'm actually excited to see how his skill set fits alongside LaMelo Ball, Gordon Hayward, James Bouknight, Miles Bridges, as well as Terry Rozier.
So long. Adios, Kelly. Thanks for the memories, the real ones.
Thanks for the views.
Oubre, we'll miss you. We will miss you. But you left with the bang along with that Iguodala signing. So long.
$30K Oubre.
We'll see you on the flip side. If you ever return to the Bay, we will not be disappointed. Are you sad to see Kelly Oubre go? Type S for sad. Type O for I am okay. I think it's okay, but for financial reasons that I won't get into, it is kind of a bummer.
I'd be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and submit my O for I'm okay because I'm personally okay. I know a lot of Warriors fans who are fawning over Oubre, and his good looks are very, very sad.
Let's pour one out for Kelly. Subscribe to Golden State Warriors today. Hey, you know, we're going to have to fill those gaps elsewhere since Oubre is gone. YouTube.com/WarriorsTV. We'll have the latest Warriors news, rumors, and if Kelly Oubre can ever get into a video for any reason, trust me, he will. Subscribe and hit that big red button. All right, let's take a look at what else Golden State has done. It's been fairly quiet, but we'll grade these other moves as well. Otto Porter Jr., how do you feel about this one? B-?
Yeah, B- because Otto Porter has been a good player throughout his career. Now, he was a lottery pick. He earned the bag a few years ago. Didn't think he was worth that in that monster contract with the Washington Wizards. But we're talking about a 40% three-point guy throughout his career. So that's why I give it a B-. Why is it a B- and maybe not something higher? Because last 2 years he's played 28 and 14 games. A little worried about the health, but coming off the bench as a guy who has experience, depth, defense, shooting, I like it.
And it's got to be at least in the B's because he took less money.
Oh, he took the vet min when he was offered the mid-level exception by some other teams.
Yeah, mid-level offers were coming his way, and he gets the minimum in Golden State because that tells me he wants to win. He's tired of being a part of these weird rebuilding teams like Minnesota and Orlando. Steph Curry, A+. Listen, you keep the best player in franchise history probably for the rest of his career with this deal. 4 years, $215 million, and he's probably worth a lot more, for being honest.
First player in NBA history to lock down two $200 million contracts. Kevin Durant couldn't even do that. He just got $198 over 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets.
What a stiff.
And Steph Curry, he's going to be with the Warriors for a long time coming. It's only right for Steph Curry to continue to drop tray balls and pop tray balls in Golden State.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting to see if he can chase another MVP and lead this team to another championship. A+ on the signing or the extension for Steph Curry. What's your excitement level in the Curry extension? Scale from 1 to 10. How about 30 for Steph Curry? Hey, if it's anything less than 10, then I don't think you're a Warriors fan. This is fantastic.
It's got to be
right?
a 10. It's got to be a 10. If not, you're lying to yourself.
Yeah, if you're typing 1, I guess you're like a
just a hater.
I don't know. Who are the Warriors' rivals? Are you like a Lakers fan? You're
Lakers.
a LeBron fan? Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Scale it from 1 to 10. How excited are you about Curry staying in the Bay long term? Nemanja Bjelica, elite name, A+ name, C+ grade, though, for this signing.
C+. He's not going to move the needle all that much. He's a 6'10 guy who can shoot at least a little bit. Thought he was going to contribute more for the Miami Heat after they made that trade deadline acquisition. Didn't really get many minutes, and he's just a backup big at this point who can stretch the floor a little bit. Kevon Looney can't do that. James Wiseman still uncertain as to how he's going to shoot the rock from the outside. I think he should definitely work on extending his game. Bjelica, a good shooting big.
Yeah, so we'll see kind of where Golden State goes from here. Up to this point, those are the moves that have been made. I still think there's a lot of chatter about a potential trade. Could they get involved in the Damian Lillard sweepstakes? We'll wait and see. They've got assets. They drafted Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody. You've got Draymond's contract. You've got Andrew Wiggins' contract as well. But this might be kind of what Golden State rolls with. And don't forget, Klay Thompson's coming back. So that's almost
like a free agent acquisition.
That's
right
like an
there.
A+ right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Right? Come on.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens from here with Golden State. But up to this point, we want you guys to grade what the Warriors have done up to this point. Chase, mixed bag so far. What do you think overall?
Yeah, I think it's like right in that B range for Golden State. They didn't do anything crazy, but I don't think they needed to. That's the thing. Steph Curry's still playing like an MVP. Draymond has been playing very well in the Olympics. Klay Thompson comes back. I like Andrew Wiggins. You hold on to James Wiseman as of now. Jonathan Kuminga was lighting it up in the Summer League a couple nights ago.
Summer League's
Moses
here.
Moody was dropping corner trays. So solid B grade for Golden State.
Yeah, I'll go B-. Let us know A, B, C, D, or F.